Heyo everybody, it is Voltage and we are here with our first Summon Leader Showcase, Android 18. We're going to go ahead and check her out and see how she's going to do. There's no one really knows how these decks work highly yet. Everyone's experimenting and I'm doing the same. So we have an experimental deck here that may work well. We're going to hope it does and we're going to try this out. So no promises yet, but here's to hoping, right? So Android 18, she's normal before this. Draw one card, and then she does get one card on flip. She flips it 4, so pretty basic stuff, and is a normal 20k. She does still draw when attacking, and her special ability is that once per turn in your battle phase, your cards with Android get 20,000 power in battle. So pretty useful for your Android team. Now, does that mean you have a full Android team here? Not quite. We do have some other hard hitters involved in this team. But overall, she is looking pretty good. I do like her ability. I do like her cards. I'm excited to see those in action. So we're about to dive right in. But I wasn't going to cover her first, fun fact. I talked about this in the last video, but that card that's currently banned right now is Kid Goku the Secret Rare. He's banned because he's glitched. And they said he's not going to be fixed until the 9th. This pack dropped on the 1st. So it's going to be over a week until you can actually use this guy's deck at its full potential. Absolutely ridiculous, but that's why he was going to be first, but I'm going to have to cover him later because of that. So unfortunate, but we'll manage. You can see I actually did cop this sleeve, and I'm going to cop another one too, but we're going to run this one for now because I'm saving that for blue, which obviously I can't use right now. Do this. There we go. So, yep, I'm going to go ahead and hop in a match. I will see y'all in there. Let's get to it. Okay, y'all, so I'm saving that fight probably at the end of this video as a blooper reel. So if you want to see bloopers of Voltage making the one of the dumbest plays I've done in this game, then definitely watch that last game at the end and you're going to see that embarrassment. But I think I'm still going to keep it in. I just don't want that to be the showcase one first. So let's not let 18 go outside. We'll let Voltage go outside. We'll say that at the end. Let's do an actual first match, shall we? Okay, here we go, dude. The real quote-unquote first match, man. Holy. You know, I haven't had much experience, dude. It's been a little over a day since this stuff dropped. I need to play the game. I need to use these leaders. We're playing a Beerus. Is this bad or good for us? You know, I've heard someone talk, and I just saw someone. Whoa, this is bad, dude. Look at this hand. What the hell was that? 3 13s in 2 fields? Okay, that's better. There's the field early. I do think against this deck that we have a better chance of this field actually doing something. All right, let's see. It's a little early for you, buddy. And then we can play a draw. Okay, 2 super combos early is solid. We need that field as soon as possible, so we can attack those active leaders. Okay. There's crit. I'm going to have to eat this. I don't have the cards to, like, block him. Yep. It's going to set us back for a while, but we just got to rush to awaken as quickly as possible. Get rid of the 17 for right now. Okay, I had to make a quick cut there because my Discord went off. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Let's get back in the action. It cost me some time, though, so we're going to go ahead and play, hit. I can make this up faster. I don't need that much time to think right here. Let's go ahead and take out one of these guys. Add a light to hand. Yes. Take out just one of the 5s. Then I'm going to attack Beerus. We want to rush him while also rushing ourselves. Alright, and then 18. Then next turn we can drop a second hit. Or we can drop the 30k Krillin. Either one. Oh, actually, no. Next turn we need the field, so I kind of want to keep it alive. Need to play this. Hope some of those effects get going. Mr. 20k critical. More draws, okay. I actually kind of want to play the 3 cost -10 next turn. Depends if he kills hit or not. If I can keep hit alive, then no. Well, because I could get rid of one of them that way. I don't know. I actually don't know. Does decide to go for him and buffs. I'll just drop you. Yeah, no. Since he used one like that, we can just keep hit and do the field. Just get it up now. Now's a good chance. Another one of these. Sorry, you gotta go again. All right, let's attack. Add a life to hand. Yeah, nice try, critical dude. I love getting past crit decks. It's one of my least favorite decks in the game. It just hurts, bro. I hate losing these cards. It does take it, okay. We'll attack. Then we can drop the field. He does block it. Doesn't awaken yet. Probably wants one more crit pressure. And let's set it. There it is. The new field, Bleak Future. Alright, so this is going to let us attack active mode battle cards from now on. Let's see how much that matters. I still need to... It feels good. It sounds good. But I just need to find where it works best. What team does it work best on, if any? How's it going to perform in tournaments? Are we going to see some matchups reveal themselves? I don't know. Still need some time for those results, though. So we'll see what happens. He is going to do one more crit pressure, I'm sure. Not sure I mind all that much, though. I might just let it rock. We'll see. And I do think that reducing them to 0 power is considered a KO. We're going to find out, though. Those of Gohan. What, is he going to take out hit? I'll probably go Krillin in this card next turn, and then I'll attack the Gohan. There's the crit pressure. I'll let it rock. No regrets. Okay, good. Just takes out the 5 instead, then? Oh, he's going to awaken. He's going to awaken and use Beerus's ability to lower the battle card by 10. So we can flip. We have no harm in waiting. And there she is, everyone's favorite baddie. And then we'll just use our 5 here. No reason not to. Got 2 of these guys here for the debuffs. And then he's going to, again, awaken and then do that. Interesting to give him a green aura at first there. We do have 3 super combos here waiting too, though. Not bad. And, yep, shocker. What a creative turn. We don't need his ability right now, so we'll get rid of you. Then we'll go Krillin. Although, honestly, I don't even need Krillin for it. I could just also just do the -10 and have both attacks pressure him. So I think I'd rather do that than have 130, 120. It's probably the same thing, but it's fine. Oh, and we can give them the buff, though. So, no, we'll definitely go the Android. Android's preferable. Let's go with this one. And then we're going to do this. And then we're going to go ahead and attack. Use the skill. That is a big buff, those 20s there. That is nice. You're going to give me those 2 draws, buddy. Or you're going to run your pockets. This is what I talked about in the summon video. It does give them a level of choice, but they've either got to save themselves from the pressure or they got to let me draw 2. And if you do it right, it is fine even if they have the choice because they're still really losing out. Like this, I think, not to glaze myself. I need a little bit of it after what happened to me last game, though. But to glaze myself a little bit, I do think this is a good use of it because now they've got a 30 gap where they're choosing to either give up their own cards, a number of them, or, which they do choose to do, or they let me draw 2. And they decide it's worth it to spend 3 cards on saving him than to let me have that. So, then we can attack with the leader after that. And here's the question. Do we do another 10 pressure ourselves or not? We're both at 7. I'm going to, he's either going to make us still at an even hand, or he's going to give up multiple cards. It's even, no matter what, we won't be an even hand. He's going to have to do 2 minimum no matter what. And he does save again with 3 more cards. Now, what he probably thinks I wanted Gohan done that badly. But see, this to me is a bad play by his part. If you're in the situation where this deck's pressuring you like that, if it's going to cost you more than the 2 cards they're going to drop, most of the time, just let the card die, dude. He just spent how many cards on that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So instead of letting me draw 2, he gave up his lead, which he had more cards than me, and spent 6 cards to avoid that Gohan dying. Do you think that was a good play? No, it was not. I do not personally think that was a good play. Especially, he's already spent his extra energy too. Not what I'd recommend. But let's see, you know, maybe he has a plan. Maybe he can bring this back despite all those sacrifices. I wouldn't put it past. He has a Kefla play there. Okay. Into another Gohan. So you wanted the double Gohans running together. Fair. They're definitely going to go just normally. So he's got a lot of pressure coming here. That's not great for us, because most of our defense is super combos. Maybe it will pay off. We do need to live this turn. Let's do this. Take that. Maybe it'll pay off. The issue is that I can live it, but it's going to cost me super combos, and I won't have anything to play next turn. I'm guessing to give these guys up. I wanted to have the androids give the -10 next turn, and then maybe combo with a 15, but that still won't kill them. I think I just might have to take 1 out with Goku's 30 and call it a buck. But 2 of these for 1 block is a little tough, but it looks like we have to do that, so we'll do it. It's going to be close. Getting rid of one of the Gohans is for the best, though. I'm going to eat 1 hit and block the next one. Okay. I might be able to make something shake with this guy. Let's use a super combo, though. So he can auto-kill 1 when he dies. I can also pressure 1. I need him, but I also need the defense, but nah. Alright. So what we want to do is he can give -20 power. So I'm going to just take out one of those when he dies, and he'll KO as his main. He can also attack with a good bonus and take 1 out. And then we have a draw. So we're going to go for it. Go. 16. All right, then we're going to attack one of the Gohans and give the 20. And attack. He does save them again. Another combo. Okay. Then, do the draw. Okay. Would he have been good? No. Alright, so then he is able to choose -20 and he draws 1. We may as well do it. And then when he gets KO'd, he does it, right? You choose one about a card when he gets KO'd. Okay. Before we do that, let's attack the Gohan again. Oh, that's so useless, dude. Either way, he need a 10 specifically. Do I get rid of the 5? No, just go for it. Lets it go. Good. Because now, we can blow ourselves up. Boom. And you go. And we got Dr. Flat, which is actually going to be useful. Okay, Dr. Flat. 3 or less, and we give it back. Honestly, I think I'd take back 16. He's just right back in my hand. And then we have a little bit of defense for next turn. We've managed to rectify our damages a little bit. I think we're going to be okay. End the turn. If I could pull, I do have the secret rare MUI in here. If I could pull him, that'd be great. Double strike is not going to be bad next turn either. Or we can double up Jiro and 16. But now we've made it through that onslaught. The Kefla play is still very good, but it's only a one-timer. There's Flap. Unfortunately, I had to give up that 10k to get the draw, but we got a 10k in exchange. Okay. And then we can just immediately give up the 5. I think I actually take the Kefla hit here and then put everything in it next turn. Call me crazy. We'll go with that field for energy easy enough. Just to try and draw the MUI. And I can block whatever he throws. There's no way he has enough to kill me. Okay, another 15. He goes for Beerus. Okay, well, that's not going to kill me. Even if he puts everything on it. He doesn't. Okay, well, I can just do a double strike. And I can also blow both of these guys up, and it would take out Beerus. That's so funny. Okay, so how do we play this? Wow, that's bad, dude. That is horrendous. So what do we want to do here? He's chipping us down, but at the same time, if I can hold out, we may have a play soon. Do I do Jiro and 16? Or do I just double strike and go for it? The reason is because I don't want to waste this. I'm going to try and get this draw, but I need to know what I'm going to do first. So let's think. We'll take a moment and collect our thoughts. So, what we're going to do... Let's say he does go Beerus next turn. Can I live 3 attacks? Probably not. But can we even kill his leader this turn? Probably not. So Beerus has to die. That's a guarantee. And I wouldn't mind having the extra pressure. So, let's do Jiro and 16. But when he attacks Battle Card, it's not going to work. So, or he can if we give him the bonus. So, we'll start with that. Okay. I'm going to be scared if I do draw MUI. I'm going to be a little upset about that. Let's go with Jiro. Do not add to hands. Confirm. Okay. And then, we'll attack Beerus. Give him the -10. And give us the +20. And go for it. Him having another super combo would be bad right here. Or 2 10s. If he doesn't have either of those, though, we're fine. If he does have one of those two, though, it's going to suck. I'll tell you that right now. It's going to suck. He had another super combo. Okay. That's not good. Oh, he only gets -10,000 for the turn. Okay. Here's what we got to do. We got to do this. I did not realize that for a second. And then I'm going to attack Beerus. Going to give him a draw, though. But I have to. All right. Attack Beerus. Then, that sucks. And then we KO him. Draw. Dr. Flap again. And then give the debuff. Alright. And then we attack. Another super combo is good. So you know what? I'm just going to put this on there. That can potentially save us. Unless he just drew another Beerus, in which case, as politely as possible, we're fucked. It's just like, it's kind of writing out his resources until I can get a big one. If I could just play that MUI, dude. But I don't know where he is. I got 2 of them in here, but I can't find him. Who's the play? Okay, Devo sent by 10. Attacks himself. Alright, we'll just go ahead and play the 10. Goes with Kefla. Oh boy, super combo. If he has a hard hitter here, dude, like he might play his own MUI. Right now, he might just have it. And if so, well, props to you, bud. What did I say? What did I say, dude? Imagine he just drew that for that one tap I gave him. Wrap it up. Wrap it up. Unfortunately, the whole field attacking active cards thing didn't actually do anything for us. And then if only this was a 10, unfortunately it's a 5, or it's a 0. It's a 0. And that's the game. That's the game. GG's though. I mean, it was, still learning this deck a little bit. He got the MUI. I didn't. I mean, it was, down to the luck of the draw. I did like what this, kit could do. I did enjoy that on this team. But that deranked me down to silver, dude. And I got to work my way back up. I need to find a team I'm actually going to run, though. But, these are showcase videos first. Then we'll work on actually grinding ranked. Which, speaking of, if you want to see extra videos of me grinding ranked, consider becoming a channel member. With a particular membership, I will be dropping extra videos for members only. So that'll be like extras of this. Things that are just something that the members would want that maybe wouldn't do great with the wider YouTube scale. Which will be like just sitting here grinding ranked. May also be doing streams grinding ranked playing this game. You can find the Twitch in the description down below. And if you're enjoying the video so far, consider subscribing. Join the Voltage crew. Let's go into the next match. Remember, there's a blooper at the end. Let's go into the next match, see if we can do a real good one. Can we get a win with 18, or is this not exactly a great start? We'll find out in the next one. Okay, last round of Android 18. Here we are. Let's see how this goes. What are we up against? Trunks. Okay, something new. So I was thinking about this between the matches, and I do think the 18's deck has a couple of weaknesses right up front. But I am wondering, it's really just kind of like, who is she meant to go up against? Who are we meant to combat with this deck? That's what I want to know most, and I really need to kind of like find that to feel like this deck has really got its place. If that makes sense? I hope so. Because it's got a lot of tools, but it feels like it's just missing a couple of things. Like personally, it might need some time for this to age, but I kind of think 18 would have made a really good 25,000 leader. It would have made a lot of pressure on some of these cards. But, again, it's still very fresh. I haven't seen her that much in the meta. So let's see how it goes, whether she's good or not good, and how she shapes up. And we'll see. But, last anniversary, every leader was at least usable in the meta to an extent. The meta had varying degrees, but they were usable. I hope 18 ends up the same way, and ends up the same way in this meta as a whole. Flap, you can go because I have no cards down there right now. Go ahead and do a quick attack. So Trunks actually wants to get damage pretty fast, and we don't want that. But we're going to have to attack anyway, so. Okay, just keeping his hand low. Fair. That was a super combo. Is this guy just, he's just forfeiting after that? Did he misclick? What? Is he just forfeiting? No, like for like, what are we doing? Is he staying in? He's not quitting the match. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm at a loss for words. Okay, there it is. What the hell? Well, he must have misclicked the super combo and then just said fuck it and gave up, I guess. What a video 18 has been, dude. What a video. Okay. That put me back in gold at least. I mean, I'll take that, I guess. Sure. Sure. You know what? That's all I can say. Sure. Obviously, we'll do another. We saw that. I didn't get to click that reward. Let's see that. We'll go back in. There was this guy. So he's on play players androids. Play one card with 3 or less android from your hand. Shadow Guard is KO'd in battle during this turn. He gets 15,000 for the battle. Is he not like kind of nuts on this team? You get the other 2 of him later. I think I'm about to add him on. Hold on, I'll be back. I'm gonna add him on and we're gonna go back in. I made some room for that guy. This is one of the first times you're seeing a mid-video deck change, but seeing him as a level up reward, I'm like, yo, he might be pretty nice. He might be pretty nice, so screw it. Let's see how he does. Here we are. Hopefully a real match to close this video out. A Broly again. Oh, God. Okay. Broly, let's just say that's the team in the bloopers. I have fought this team so many times already. I've had enough of it. Like, I know it's going to be the main team, but oh my God. I'm getting this guy a little too early. Not the worst hand, though. Okay. Get rid of the 5 first. Go ahead and play the draw. Let's do the best we can, but attacking battle cards is what we want to do, and this deck basically works on 1 battle card. So, which is not going to be an easy one to attack either, so just see how it goes. Okay, but if they're good, it's because, well, or if they're cooking us, it just means that they're a bad matchup. Like this, we're going to see this deck a lot because it's a good deck. And, okay, that was a very interesting art. And so that means that 18 needs to be a good match for it. Okay, we got both UIs. I have to give one up as much as I want to save them. It's just terrible timing. Now we get them. Okay. Just got to keep up the rush the best we can. All right, U18. I guess we got one. One Krillin or 117. Yep, take it. All right. Sure. Go and attack. Just gotta set up as many cards as we can, I guess. Krillin, you're gonna be at 30,000 pressure, which is fine. You're good for certain reasons. You're fine for certain reasons too, and then you're gonna be a good double. Yeah, we're gonna be able to do a double right there. There's a 30,000 Nappa. Interesting. Okay, going for my battle card. Doesn't want to let me set up, so I'm just going to let it go. Sure. It's a good transformation, but... Alright. Sure. That takes care of that. I'm fine with that. Okay, did I set up the field? I don't know, genuinely. It's part of what this deck's supposed to do. I can go for cards like him, but sure. Get rid of I guess 116. Let's just do a field setup. And then I guess we'll attack with the leader on... Wait, what? Oh, it's only the battle cards can do it, so it has to be you. Okay, well, let's just go for the leader, I guess. Get the draw. Got another 16 in the hand. Okay. And then, sure, why not? Just to show it, look at us attacking an active mode battle card, which they let die. Sure, why not? Why not, right? Guess I can do the 17 play next. 17 and probably 16. The second he plays a Broly, if we're going to want to go for it. So, like, 16 play might be smart. Wow. That's a nice ability. Okay. Next would be smart to attack with Broly, which they do. And here comes a better Broly. The 8 cost. Well, I'm glad I don't have anything there to be punished with, but may as well just awaken. And he does not activate back to normal. Okay, we got both of these guys in the hand now. Go ahead and awaken. Biggest hand we've seen so far. Sure. Do I use anything for it, though? We would need basically a double strike. But this deck I've seen does not like getting knocked low. So I guess I need to. But this is going to be bad. And like this deck can rush so fast, the one we're up against. It's kind of crazy. Get rid of one of these 17s. Another big weakness is that. So if I play you, if an opponent's battle card is KO'd, he gets 15,000 for the battle. So then we'd want to do you, but he's not going to really get his ability off if we go for the Broly. But we kind of want to go for the Broly. He gets minus 20. So that'll put him at 25, which is still easy to save. I guess I would just use him to go for Nappa, but even then, like... Oh, boy. You do a minus 10,000 when he attacks. Takes a life, not that good. Krillin's just a raw 30. But screw it, 2's better than not. You would just get an extra 5,000 there, so let's just do this. Okay. So, I mean, I can attack and then do it. So I guess I'll just go for the leader. Guess the best we can do is aim the leader, even then. Because then it's like, because then I do this, right? So KO. I guess I can have a better chance at beating you. And then we'll go ahead and... I could have also gotten the 20 bonus against the Broly, which could have been a help, but... It's fine. Let's just try and take him out. Is he going to save him? He's thinking about it. Okay, let him think, let him think. Does super combo there, okay. Now I may as well just try. Activate the skill for 20. And go for it. Lets him go. Okay, fair. We can end. The one issue with running this 8 Broly is that on play, he does the KO. I mean, it still goes off, but you're going to kind of want to, like... What am I looking for here? The way he played it, where it's so early and there was no battle cards, usually he's good for eliminating strong battle cards. When you play him fast, he's not really eliminating much. Like, in our case, he had nothing, but there are going to be times where he eliminates something and it's just, like, garbage. Okay, now here's the issue. We have to take at least one of these hits. Okay. Then we can go ahead and super combo and then a 10. Get rid of one of the Krillins. Okay. 5 will get rid of a 17 when he attacks with his leader. Another one of those. Okay. Wow, it's gonna be another 2 cards, huh? I guess Krillin can go. As much as I want to use him, he's a bit past his prime. And then 17. And then he didn't go back to active? Did he just choose not to do it? He does attack with him, so he's gonna upgrade him. Is he gonna get another 8 cost Broly? Is that the... No, it's a different one. The one that doesn't die. Oh, Lord. Okay. Oh, okay. Let's just get rid of this one. And then the 50. Dude, like, look at what happened. Look at how much our cards are gone. Like, I'm telling you, this team is nuts. I'm excited for the Broly video, but this is ridiculous. Okay. We'll get rid of these guys next. Best I can do is get rid of the 45 Broly maybe this turn. Can probably do the same play and go for him. And then activate this card too. Sure. Okay, get rid of you. Then we're going to go ahead and do this. Well, you know what, let's... No, we'll do this. Confirm. Then we'll go ahead and do the 17 again, who is a big addition to this deck. And I already see immediately that this card is really good for this team. And then we'll go ahead and do this. We want to target the 1 card especially. Alright, so first we'll go ahead and pressure the leader. Which he takes. Then KO. Minus, that's a terrible draw. Minus there. Okay. Then we'll go ahead and attack the leader again. We'll spend one. And then I need this guy dead. Up to 45, and then I guess another 10. Get rid of Flap. He does use the super and 2 more. That's, again, this is the opposite side of the issue I mentioned earlier. When you give the opponent the control, this can happen where it helps, but against like a team like this, you're giving them the control. He can choose to just block that and spare me getting the 2 cards, and that's all I can do, you know? So, again, 18 is fun. I like it. You know, I'm a big red deck fan, but it's exactly what I feared it would be. It's not good enough, in my opinion. It's just not where we want it to be for it to really cook. In my opinion, off first impressions, I am not happy with it, and I'm also not happy with the fact that the only deck I've seen so far in the meta is Broly. He's the only new leader I've seen. In 6 matches? About 6 matches? So it says a lot. But yeah, and then, oh, okay, this guy on top. Yeah, what a team. What a team. And it's Kamehameha on there? Okay. Makes sense. He really needs to stay around 4 energy. Good team. It's a good team. I gotta block it, but I've got no more super combos, so I can't even block it anyway. Yeah, it's exactly enough. GG. And that's that. So there's definitely a better way to make this. I'm not saying this deck is the optimal version of the androids. I'm not saying that my opinion on it is be all end all, but it's, I would argue this is one of the worst first impression videos I've ever felt like I was doing, where the deck, I'm like, there's no plus side to this. This deck just seems really bad. As you guys know with the sets, it's my first match with the leader. I haven't seen any info about them, haven't tried them out off screen, nothing like that. So forgive me if it's not perfect, but this is a learning experience. Broly, okay, I knew he was going to have a rise, dude. Get used to seeing his face throughout this season. Get used to it. I'm telling you, he's going to be crazy. All right, this is good. Keep this. Let's try this out. Okay, you can see we got a lot of androids here. I need to refresh myself on all their abilities, but we'll manage. We'll get rid of 13 right now, though. And look at him, bro. 30k, then 25,000 power for the turn on play. So he gets a 55,000 drop. And then when he KOs his opponent's battle card, he goes back to active. Automatically, by the way. There doesn't seem to be once per turn. So if you just keep attacking battle cards, he will keep coming back. What the hell is that? And with a 55, you're almost guaranteed at least 2. Okay, we'll get rid of 1 now, though. It's a bit early for him. And we'll go ahead and attack once. Oh, I don't have a way to get rid of his drop right now, so we'll just attack. We have this as well. Well, we don't have the ability to KO that, so we'll save that for now. We'll just do a draw. I know some of y'all are rocking with 18 being a leader right now. I know what y'all like around here. All right, 1 in the turn. Okay, we did have a little bit of experience with Broly in the first video on Super Saiyan 3 Vegetas. Oh, I also haven't had desktop audio on. Let's fix that. There you go. Make sure that is right. All right, I'll take the hit. We have no qualms against that. I was recording Elden Ring before this, so I forgot to put that back on. So much to record these days, dude. So much. Oh, he sets up Planet Vampa. Setting that up early is not great for us, but it's how it goes with Fields. He's going to be close to Awakening soon, too. All right, another one. I don't want to get rid of 2 of him right now, so we'll get rid of one of the Jiros. Okay, Dr. Flap. If leader's awakened, you add a red card through your left and drop the hand. We don't need him right now. Hit will help us kind of farm up leaders, though. So I think we'll do hit instead. Let's go ahead and attack again. Lots of 3 costs in this deck, which is built around a lot of them. And that Krillin's going to be a 30k and we drop him, so he's not going to be bad either. Now let's go. And then start hit. We'll add the life. We're going to start farming that up. I got to get used to that confirm. Useful, just take some time. And then we can get rid of this guy. Oh, does that count as KOing them when you, like, lower their health? I might test that. It'd be a little bit of a waste, but we'll see. And he goes down to 3. Doesn't save that because he can keep healing around here, though. But that'll be the turn, so that's good. We can keep you over here. Next turn, gotta look at these. So Jiro attacking a battle card. You can choose a battle card in the air and it gets minus 10,000. Wants to get rid of hit. It's not necessarily the worst thing in the world. There's Broly's transformation, which is sick. Because he's gonna have to start going for me. But he wants to stop me from constantly farming. I have a few ways of dropping life right now, though, so I'll take it. So yeah, like I was saying, Jiro also lowers battle cards. He chooses 20,000, and then he KOs himself and draws if he wants to. And then you choose all battle cards opponent's area, and they get minus 10,000 for the turn, or then he gets a 30,000 buff. So there's a few good drops we got next turn. Paragus is searching for Broly. And he gets a Ba instead. He's digging for it. And there is an 8 cost. Okay. Well, you know, what can you do, right? He still needs to get a starter Broly up. He's got 13 in the hand right now. Okay. So I'm curious if this works the way I want it to, and I'm going to wait to get 13 up first. I really want that field of ours. I have it in the deck. The one that lets us attack battle cards even if they're staying there. That'd be useful. He does a setup turn, though. Get rid of... I don't want to get rid of Flap necessarily. It's a bit early for him. We can get rid of this one. No, I'm going to play her right now. It's going to be 10,000 all of them off. Jiro's not bad either, but if I had to pick one, I guess Jiro. Alright, and then we'll go ahead and play her. Or the two of them together. All battle cards get minus 10,000. Yes. And they're all gone. Nice. We love to see that in this deck. You know that. Okay, and then we'll attack again. I guess I'll just use this 5k now. Some pressure. He does let it rock. Maybe he's fishing. And then we'll end there. Oh, wait. 20k. Forgot they can actually attack, too. You know, slipped my mind. I was just about to end there. I'd be like, whoa, voltage. Gets rid of the ball. We got to get rid of this leader ASAP. Although, no, he doesn't KO a card with him. No. Oh, it's going to be tough when he starts playing that one. He doesn't want to attack either because it would be the auto Broly upgrade thing. So he's smart. Because remember, we saw the guy who didn't know attack and then realized, oh, this is guaranteed. But wait, that's one issue of this deck. He has to get started. Okay, here it is. Now he's starting to ramp. If he attacks with it, though, I'm definitely about to send 15 after that ass. Or 13 after that ass. I gotta let this rock. There's no reason to keep them alive. They kind of did their specialty, so we're okay with that. And going for me so they can upgrade. And then one higher. Yup, there's the 8. And then he goes to active mode and heals. Yep, makes sense. Let this stuff rock so I can awaken, though. If he awakens me this turn, 13's about to go to work a little bit. Not really that much. It'll be 55 and then 75. Now, maybe we can make it work. I'm going to eat it, though. Okay. Okay, here's what we want to do. So we need to go with the 5. Not bad, but I think they can go for right now. No, honestly, I'm just going to get rid of you. Alright, so 13 if we play him, he gets 25,000 power for the turn, which will put him up to 55. Then, let's just awaken her now. No reason not to. Ooh, but then UI, bro, is waiting there. Okay, I mean, that's solid. I didn't expect much of anything else at that transformation. That was solid. And then we get 20 more. He's got 12 cards, though. So can he defend that Broly? Yes, he can, which would also set us back a turn because I can play UI. Do that minus 20 start with that setup. He does get, if I do Android 16, I can drop him and KO him and lower Broly's power. But but that won't do nearly as much. Who else would I play? I only have my leader, and then it's only battle cards. So we're in a tough spot. We could play them, give them a 10,000 and buff me, but still, it's not going to defeat the main issue right now. Could also double strike pressure 20 and go for the leader, but no matter what, he's just got so much. And being 2 turns behind on UI kind of sucks. But I don't have much of a better thing to do. I just don't have much of a better play right now. So I think the best thing I can do is still prioritize the leader. And pressure with someone. No, I think we do jump ahead, huh? I think we do. We'll have to wait 2 turns for UI, but I think we do it. Let's go for the leader. $17. Okay. We might not be the best match for the Broly deck just because of the insane numbers they have. And then we play Android 13. He gets 55,000. Then attack. Activate her skill. Which gives him up to 75. Still not that much though. I need him to spend a couple of cards here. He would already need a super combo and a 10. Let's do you. You can go as well. 90. It's already several cards. I think we just jump it up one more time, low-key. Put in Dr. Flap. He lets him die. It's the... I can't read. I can't... Alright. Alright. You know what? We're leaving that in there because he certainly did have a shield on. I thought from last time that was the... that was bait. I thought from last time that was the Chilai. The SR Chilai. It was not. I don't even know. I might have to edit this one out. I might have to I might just put in this clip. I might have to put in this clip. So what I thought was that he couldn't be removed by skills because of the last fight I had with them, which was unfortunately at 5 in the morning. I forgot that he himself can't be KO'd once per turn, so I'd have to hit him, and then either way, I couldn't kill him this turn. So that was just a throw and a half. This round is done. We're cooked. And he's about to probably get him up to a 9 if he has the secret rare, which he probably does. But that was throwing points, so I might put in this clip. May or may not. We'll see. But or I'll leave it in and go out like a clown, like a fraud. We're gonna find out what happens. Oh, he sure did just grab his secret rare, didn't he? He used his ability to grab Vampa again and got a secret rare. Just cooked me, bro. I'm so chopped. Like, just get it over with. Oh, I saw you do this. I gotta take the Broly hits anyway. Damn. Oh, that was like, it's one of my like top 10 stupidest plays in this game. Damn, this Broly team. He's gonna go ahead and KO. KO him. He does that, so I'd have to use 2 to save him. He's then gonna go up and KO it anyway. But like, he's lived his purpose. He's a good one hitter. So to be the most fair, I'm telling you, this new green deck is definitely a counter to this current red deck. There's the Chilai. Yeah. This is the menace we're gonna be dealing with all season. I wonder how Boo does against green though. I'm curious. I am curious. I suppose we'll find out. And then he is done. He doesn't upgrade. I guess because he couldn't. Alright. Battle cards aren't dying, so this thing has to go now. Alright. I just got to pressure leader. It's my only chance of winning now. Just got to ignore the Broly and pressure leader. Still got a lot of cards in the hand, but not that much more than me. If I put everything on this, can he die? I would need literally everything. He has 2 energy left. But I know the second effect, the other thing couldn't go off. I mean, he has more cards than me. But I do have a 15 bonus. I mean, I already screwed up so bad. I'm just going for it, dude. If it's over, it's over. Just throw everything on there. This only buffs androids, unfortunately. Battle cards with androids get 20k power, and then I have a double strike. But screw it. Everything we got, dude. Except for the UI, I guess. Only 100? Yeah, there's no way he doesn't block this. 20. 20. 20. 10. Okay, well, he had 3 super combos in the hand. So he's definitely blocking this. 10. 5. While having 6 cards left. Yeah, this match is dead in the water. I mean, is there a way that we live this turn? I don't know. If we do, then I guess UI comes out. Yeah, this one's getting clipped, dude. This is going to be footage in there. I'm doing a spare round because, what the hell was that? What was that? Top 10 voltage fail moments. A second Broly play, though, is interesting. Well, he's going to try to buff it to a second version of the other Broly. Can he kill me this turn? I actually don't think he can. I can get one of those back with Flap. No, he can. There's a way. Oh, wow. Those are horrible. Well, that's horrible. He can upgrade. Oh, yep. Here comes Secret Rare. Oh, hello, buddy. Switching to active. Yep. I was wondering why they all had that. Oh. If he's smart, he'll combo on this. Yeah. Now, if I'd pulled 2 10Ks, I could have still blocked it, but I did not. I pulled an effect card. Well, let's see it. I haven't actually got to see this animation. Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. And then, yeah, just go ahead and wrap it up, bro. That was, you know, maybe if he hadn't had the 3 double strikes, we could have made some shake there. But it's okay. It's a learning experience, and we learned all right. Oh, there's the field. That would have been useful. That would have been useful. But, again, even against this one, he barely has active mode battle cards besides the high-ranked Broly. So, it's going to be tough. Not to mention being able to kind of rush that. So, ooh, I'm about to drop silver at this rate? Oh, hell no. And I'll give my thoughts here, but leave a like if you enjoyed, comment your thoughts down below, and of course subscribe if you want to see more. We are aiming for 700 subscribers as our next big goal, and we'd love for you guys to join the Voltage crew. Thank you so much for watching, of course, and I'll give my afterthoughts before I close things out for good. So, in detail, I think we can summarize Android 18's issue in 3 points. The first point is that, as expected, it's a full new team on an existing color. What do I mean by this? Let's go take a look at the existing teams real quick, right? Very quickly. So if we go look at Android 18, oh, here's the deck list as well for y'all in case you're curious. Let's just go ahead and show that now. Here's the deck list. Vegeta's I didn't show because it's a starter deck. I didn't change it at all. But for this one, yep. So there it is if you're curious. So let's talk about what I mean. So what do I mean by throwing something completely new on a team? Well, when you come to the TOP, most of red is the Tournament of Power, right? There's all these units are Tournament of Power. Daima is new, which you could argue is an issue, but because they built the Daima cards to do a lot of what the existing TOP cards did, it can work a bit better, but it's still an example. Same with this Daima, right? Another example of a team that does a lot of mix match is blue. We have Future and then Buu Saga, right? But we've kind of established Buu Saga deep enough that it works, and then we have Future, which works. But this, when it first came out, like that's why Buu Saga was struggling. Same with green, we have the Android Saga, and then we throw Saiyan Saga in there, which is struggling for a bit. We already had some Saiyans though, so we kind of went back to that. And then Namek, of course, was struggling a little bit too, although the Secret Rare was so good, and the cards with it were so good, it kind of still worked, even if it wasn't top tier. So that's an example of when you take something that isn't already there and throw it on. And it makes things new, it shifts things up, it can be a struggle. The biggest example of this, I think, in recent history was yellow.
So we had a villain established team. We had Frieza, we had Ginyu, we had Cooler. And then we jump into Vegeta, which was hero cards, didn't fit most of what we had in the deck, and Vegeta was horrible on release. Horrible. Babidi struggled, but then Boo mixed with Babidi. Why was Babidi bad? Because same concept. He had only his set cards. Not much in the deck worked well with him, although he did have at least a little bit more of a chance with the villains. But then Boo releases and these two feed off each other. Then Janemba releases, and Janemba doesn't really have a limitation on team. So he's kind of just really thriving off of being a Boo Jr. He's not as good as Boo, but he's a Boo Jr. He can use most of the same cards and do some work while having just an energy ramping ability that fits with the cards, right? So that's what I think is important here. Now, why does this apply to red? This is turning into a rant, kind of. Forgive me. We had nothing here. Even this was TOP with Beerus, even if he was different. Same with Jiren. We have nothing here that matches the androids. So the androids were a completely original thing to be added to red, which means a lot of these cards are completely new if they're not TOP. This is completely new. This is completely new. Ignore Krillin, although he is completely new. You're new, you're new, you're new, you're new, you're new. Pretty much the whole deck. Same with these, same with these, same with these. These are all new cards, but it doesn't give you as much limits, and it doesn't work as well with the existing cards in the deck. Hence why green androids is more competent, because he's built up androids for so long, so many teams. In this case, Android 18's other issue with that is not only is she a completely new tag on this deck, she's specifically boosting that tag, making her tools a lot more limited going forward. First issue summarized, right? I said this in my review video for the new leaders. This is what I was worried about 18, and it's come full circle. Let's also talk about her biggest seemingly gimmick of this deck, right? So this whole deck wants to destroy battle cards. We can look at most of the higher ones. So you're destroying power, but hit doesn't really count. You're getting bonuses against battle cards. You're just getting a general power. You're debuffing and destroying battle cards. You're debuffing battle cards. Battle cards. This one's battle cards. This one's battle cards, right? This involves you killing a battle card to get it. This, which I think is the biggest, kind of what the fuck I want to talk about, is this. So I thought this was really insane off first read in the summon video. You can summon, or with your android card specifically, you can attack active mode battle cards. Okay, that sounds like, whoa, dude, like we're attacking active mode? That's not really a thing. My question is, who is this good against? It's very rare that this is exceptionally good. I can think of maybe the Boo deck has a couple of situations where they won't attack one of their cards, kind of save it to do its thing. Okay. Maybe that can work. But then they're able to defend those cards, usually if they're worth defending, they're high value, they're high power, from what you're doing in Android. Okay. Like with the Broly deck. The Broly deck has battle cards that they usually attack, but they're defending them well. And this is only letting you attack the active modes. What this is telling you, in my opinion, is attack me, attack me, attack me, attack me over and over again. Never leave your cards there. You have to hit me. That's why I said earlier, I think that the Android team would be better as a 25,000 leader for the 18. Because then, even if it's saying attack, you either have to attack with a 20k and you have to combo with it to land a hit, or you leave it there and it will very likely die thanks to this card. So I do think that hurt a lot with this team. I do think that was a big deal. Now, if you can get a card where you're able to, there's going to be combos where this can maybe work a bit better. I'm thinking maybe Frost could be an interesting throw-in to limit 20 or less from attacking at all, and then you can still pick them off if you want to. I think that any of the cards that boost your leader's power by 5,000 could be useful to push them to that 25. But there's that. And then, of course, while Android 13 is good, his whole ability is KOing battle cards to get a special bonus and a 55 drop at once. I'm starting to think he's kind of bad. And then the highest hits in this deck aren't androids. They're not androids. And I haven't even seen games lately going long enough to even get UI out. Not a single one we did with the androids did. So that's the second issue. It's a gimmick to counter who? Is it Boo that this was made for specifically? If not, then who are we countering with this ability, this field that we're building it on, right? And if the field is the gimmick, and if the field is the gimmick and the field is bad, that makes the gimmick bad, And if the team is gimmicky, that makes the team bad. Again, we'll see. I could be saying all this just for a week or two to go by, and everyone's like, oh, Android 18 is top in the meta right now. Their team's actually crazy. And I revamp my deck like, oh, I get it now, right? But off first impressions, this is when I have to sit back and say, look, dude, we need to talk about this. This is going to be a very long video. It needs to be. Here's the blooper fight at the end. Enjoy that. I'm going to insert that here at the end for y'all. And the stupidest mistake I've done, either the whole fight or at least the blooper where I really screwed up, right? We'll show that off. But otherwise, that's going to be it from me. Again, thanks so much for watching. Thanks for listening to my rant if you stayed here till the end. More leaders to show. Obviously, Broly needs to come up. I'm very upset, personally, that I can't use Blue Goku. I mean, we summoned for him. I can't use his secret rare that a lot of people either spent their free currency on it or paid money for it. And the fact that they don't see a fix happening for not even a week, for 8 days after release, I think is kind of unacceptable in my opinion. Like, maybe I'm being a stickler, but this, on release, this is unacceptable. We do not need this to be a thing. So, expect Goku's video late once they patch it. We'll cover it probably around Goku Day will be when this drops. The video for this. Otherwise, though, we've still got, obviously, Broly. We've got to show off Goma, and we need to show off King Piccolo. So look forward to those videos. I am, but I'm scared, man. I need to see some of these other dudes in the meta, because I'm worried that, hey, guess what? These 4 leaders might suck, and then Broly is here to destroy the meta, right? That's what I'm scared. That's what's happening here, and I really don't want that. I really don't. I knew this team was gonna be crazy, but please, dude, Kid Goku, you might need to save us all. But I'm still yapping, dude. I'm ending the video here. I'll see y'all next time. Voltage out.